I wish you'd eat something. You can't. Julian hated those 2 words.
I know. Tell yourself you can do anything. Made me believe that.
Then don't prove him wrong. Eat.
I wish I had your strength.
You do. That's one of the reasons Julian loved you so much.
I found strength in him.
I wish you knew your own.
It's gone.
If you want to honor his memory, you won't even allow yourself to think like that.
You just don't understand. He was the first man I loved. He was the only man I've ever loved.
If that's true, get on with it. Find someone else to love.
That is unthinkable.
I knew my brother. Believe me, that's what he would want you to do.
It just wouldn't be fair. I just try to find Julian in everyone. I don't think anybody has the zest for life that Julian had.
I mean, George Washington almost lost his wig.
Oh, you've made.
Well, anyway, the kid remembered his dialogue, the teacher breathed a sigh of relief, and the show went on. Here, to our daughter's show business debut.
She was wonderful.
Which is more than I can say for her mother at this moment.
Thank you.
You know, are you crazy if you think that I don't know there's something on your mind?
I'm thinking about my daughter's pageant.
And?
Nothing else.
You're thinking about your husband, aren't you?
What I'm thinking about is my business, all right? And just leave me alone, would you?
Like it or not, you and Robin will always be my business. So I hope for your husband's sake he never lets you down.
We answer questions. What are you looking at, pretty boy?
What's going on up there? Is something wrong? I'm just standing here.
It couldn't be worse.
I'm not looking.
In Paris when I heard about Julian's death.
It must have been a great shock to you.
As much for you as it was for me.
Yeah.
I was in Paris because I was there for 3 important art exhibits, and I was buying for my gallery here.
Oh, it's such a wonderful place. Every free day we had, Julian and I would go down to the village and look at your new arrival. He was so proud of you.
To Julian. He wants me to get on with it, too.
You loved him very much. Won't it help to talk about it?
Only time can do that. Would you like some more wine? It's not French, but it'll do.
You two are so close. I don't know how you're doing it.
What?
So together.
The family training, it came through. I wish you and Julian had married.
So do I.
I had this dream, Cheryl. He was going to make radical changes in the family business. He was going to pull us out. Turn everything legitimate. And then once he had the family going in the direction he'd always dreamed of, he intended to take care of his own personal dream. To marry you.
I was waiting for him. I always kept hoping, even when I hadn't heard from him for years.
He knew you were waiting, too.
Oh, Julian.
As your friend and Julian's sister, those are the last tears I'm going to let you shed. All the tears in the world are not going to bring him back. Julian is gone.
It's so hard to believe.
I know, but we have to accept it.
How?
I said it before and you weren't ready to hear it. Find someone else to love.
It's easier said than done.
Cheryl, you've been living with a memory, a shadow for a long time. Now it's time for you to find the real thing.
How?
Go out, see people, date.
Robert. Oh.
Who's Robert?
Oh, I was supposed to meet him tonight. I'm supposed to be with him right now.
Do you need to call him?
It's the least I can do.
Waiter, telephone, please.
Oh, I feel so bad about this. Thank you.
Do you have the number?
Well, yes, if he's still there. I was supposed to meet him at Duke's place.
Excuse me.
Dukes.
Hi, this is Cheryl Stansbury. Is Robert Scorpio there?
Yes, I'll get him for you. Don, tell Mr. Scorpio there's a call for him. All right. Thanks.
Excuse me, Commissioner Scorpio. There's a phone call for you at the bar.
My office?
I don't know.
No.
We'll serve you right. Well, she mean master to me.
Give her another drink. She's more agreeable that way.
Thank you.
Scorpio here.
I should be there, too.
Cheryl?
Yes, I should have called earlier.
Well, that's okay. The champagne's still chilling.
Well, I'm afraid you're going to have to drink it yourself. I had to leave town suddenly. I'm in New York.
Aha. Thought of having dinner with me that bad, huh?
No, I really was looking forward to it. To tell the truth, I had to attend a memorial for a friend of mine from school.
Oh, I'm sorry. Close friend.
Yes. It was very sudden. It's very difficult to talk about it.
I understand. Is there anything I can do for you here?
No, just accept my apologies.
Don't even think about it. Just as long as you're okay.
I love you. The family's very supportive.
If there's anything else I can do, you call me, okay? Anything.
Well, as a matter of fact, yes, you can do something for me. Will you take a rain check on dinner?
You got it.
I really do want to see you.
Just let me know when.
In a few days. In the meantime, thank you. You've made things a lot easier for me.
Well, I'm glad, and I'm sorry about your friend. Good night, Mom.
I'm not even going to ask who that was.
You don't have to. It was, Cheryl. Called away suddenly, death of a friend, school friend in New York.
Sorry.
Well, she's with the family now. They seem to be, how can I put it, supportive. Everything's under control. So, but you drank it all?
Yep.
Well, that's it. At least for me, anyway. The night is over. Besides, I need the time. I have a pile of problems on my desk. Can I give you a lift?
No. I'll wait here. Duke will be here soon.
Come on, you guys. Let him go. He was watching you like he was a cop. I said take your hands off and do it now. Oh, Duke, what is this? I'm sorry, Tom. Simone's out there. Find her. You're the last person I expected. Are you all right? I'm fine. I'm just a little surprised, I guess. What is she?
She left. She got a cab a couple of minutes ago.
I've got to go out to my wife. I don't know what's going on here, but I've got to find her. Excuse me.
Duke, who is I need a minute alone with him. Everybody get out.
All right, out. Everybody, out.
I know I have no right, but I must ask you for secrecy. I don't know how I would begin to explain this to anybody. What exactly did you see?
A scene right out of The Godfather.
No, I wouldn't say it's like that.
And what was it?
I can't exactly explain everything to you, but it's not what you think, and it's certainly not as bad as you think. Can I count on you?
Look, Duke, I don't know what it is you want me to keep quiet about.
Well, let's just say I promised to do something. I'm trying to end age-old violence.
I know this place, these people, their mob.
When I can, I will explain everything to you, but I can't just now. Just keep your mouth shut. If you can't do it for me, do it for Anne.
I've got to get to my watch. Tom, please.
Can I count on you?
Yeah, fine. I've got my own problems to deal with.
Can I help you with something?
Yeah, sure. Help me get my job back and tell me how to keep my wife.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
I've got to go.
Your job's not important. But don't lose your wife. If you love her as much as I love my wife, don't let her go.
I don't know what you're doing, but I know what I have to do.
Smart.
Duke, can we trust him? If not, I'll have him taken care of.
No. No more violence. Don't you understand? Julian died trying to end this sort of thing. You lost your son because of it. It's the only reason I'm here.
You're truly committed to this.
How can you ask a question like that? The only thing I care about, I put on the line. My wife. And our future and our family. I put my coat. Get my coat for me, please. I have to get to the airport.
Not yet.
What do you mean? I did what I've come here to do.
There's more. Fill the papers.
My wife is waiting for me. If you don't mind, I'm leaving.
If you do, all the good you've done today will be wiped out. These will assure otherwise.
What are they?
It'll be clear when you read them.
Come on, man. I don't have the time for this.
Neither do I. Duke, the meeting is tomorrow. If you don't read these and make some decisions, everything Julian worked for will amount to nothing.
Why can't you take care of this?
Look at me. In the state I'm in, am I capable of trusting my own judgment? No. I need you, Duke. I can't do this alone any longer. That's why Julian wanted you here, to help an old man.
I'm not going to get home in time. Give me the telephone.
You'll say, you have my undying gratitude.
I said, give me the telephone.
Keep an eye on her until your employer gets here.
You bet.
Thank you.
Dukes, good evening.
It's Duke here. Is my wife there, please?
Yeah, we were just talking about you. I'll get her.
Let me.
All right.
Mrs. Lavery, it's Mr. Lavery on the phone.
Thank you. Hi, where are you?
I'm fine. Take it easy.
What happened? Where are you?
I'm in New York.
New York? I didn't know you were going to New York.
It was a bit unexpected. It couldn't be helped.
I see. Is there problems within your club?
You know, these things are, problems on top of problems. Nothing that I can't handle, of course. But I'm sorry I can't be with you. Well, I feel badly because I couldn't get in touch with you until now.
I was sure that you would... I thought you'd let me know if something was going to come up, Well, why don't you come home? You could catch the next shuttle.
No, why don't you go home? I don't think I can make the next flight. I probably won't be there till either late this evening or early tomorrow.
Please come now.
There's still some things I have to do tonight, love. There's some people I have to see.
Well, can't you just take care of it by phone tomorrow or something?
No, you know what it's like. There are things to be signed. I'll get there as soon as I can, and don't wait up for me. And please, don't be angry with me.
Well, that's a lot to ask.
I know, and I don't blame you if you are, but do something else for me.
I don't know that I want to.
Oh, come on, I know you will.
Right. What?
Until I'm there with you. Just know how much I love you. Good night. Sweet dreams, and give Robin a kiss from me, will you?
She understood.
I lied to her.
You didn't. I heard. Maybe you bent the truth a little. Many times I did the same thing to protect my wife. Julian's mother, God rest her soul. Again, please accept the thanks of a weary old man.
Listen to me. When I thought I'd lost my wife forever, Julian helped me find her. You make no mistake, old man. That is the only reason I'm here.
I'm telling you, as a father to a son, you're doing the right thing.
I'm hurting my wife. And I hate to do that.
New York again.
And tell me, how is the fearless breadwinner?
It's fine. Fine. He got delayed in New York.
I didn't know he was in New York. Did you?
I forgot. It's something to do with this new club. Yeah.
I didn't know he was expanding either.
Oh, stop me saying that.
Well, I'm sorry. I mean, is everything all right?
What?
Well, I mean, you know, opening a new club and all. I mean, business must have picked up around here in spite of the fact that it looks like a crummy evening.
What's that got to do with anything?
Well, it takes a lot of money to start up a new club in the Big Apple.
Oh, I don't know whether he's starting a new club or whether he's just taking over from somebody. It doesn't matter. He'll be home soon.
Well, not often if he starts another place.
Robert.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look, it's not a criticism. It's just an observation. I mean, he's going to be on that shuttle 3 or 4 times a week.
He won't do that.
He's not going to have much choice. I mean, he's got to oversee both businesses. Hmm?
I don't know whether you mean to do this or not. But you certainly know how to have to go when she's done.
Look, I'm just chatting.
Yeah, well, it's not like you.
Well, maybe I was thinking out loud.
I don't want to think anymore.
I'll second that. Wait a minute. A brilliant idea. I can't stop it. It's consuming me. It's going to develop into a full-grown thought.
I'd be careful if I were you.
Mine computes, and it's amazing. So clearly, so blatantly obvious.
What?
It's perfectly logical.
What?
You're going to like this. I mean, you, in particular, are really going to like this.
I can't wait.
You and I are here, but the people that aren't here are not here. The people that you and I are meant to meet aren't here, but you and I are here.
Brilliant.
Well, that's it. No, this is the brilliant part. The brilliant part is, why can't you and I have a night out together? I mean, a bit more bubbly, bit of food, bit of laughter. Wait a minute, hear me out.
Why should I?
Because we think alike.
Since when?
We're very good together.
Oh, that's debatable.
All right. I think that you're scared to spend the evening with me.
Bring on the bubbly.
Later.
It's nuts. Well, I'll give you that then. I shouldn't have turned off the alarm.
One for the good guys.
I still don't give you that one. Now, for me, I think that you're too over the top with all this guard business.
Well, all right. Maybe you're right. But I was worried about the both of you.
Why?
Is that hard to figure out?
No. I've got an idea. Tell me.
You know, I wouldn't... How can I put this? It adds up to me feeling very guilty.
You never felt guilty about anything in your life.
You know how complicated past and not too distant past? You know a lot about me, but you don't know everything about me.
No. What do you feel guilty about?
Suffering that I went through because of you. Suffering you went through because of me.
It wasn't your fault.
I was the one that tried to put... I was the one that put Putnam away. He wanted to get at me through you. But I was with you every miserable moment that you were with him.
It wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault at all.
I thank you for that.
Anyway, nothing's hurting now. What? In fact, it could be said.
Yeah, that's the truth. Hey, listen.
No pain.
You want some more?
I don't want any more now.
Okay, coffee?
Yeah.
Right. What?
But before that, wait.
Right.
I want to speak to you about something.
Yeah.
One thing. I think that you're doing more harm than good with all those guards around the house because, see, every time Robin sees one of those men, she reacts.
She's never said anything.
She doesn't know. See, I haven't told Tom Hardy this, but I really think that whenever she sees one of your men, she relives that night when Grant came. She relived it all over again.
I didn't know that. All right. I'll trust your judgment.
All right.
I'll gradually pull the men back.
Good.
Waiter, espresso. Two espressos? I'll have two espressos too.
Thank you.
Yes.
Now, before I forget, don't ask me why I thought of this, but when we came in here, you said something about a case. Remember the cars?
The group?
No.
Stolen cars.
So,
Yeah.
well, what I think is you should go to the shop.
Shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The chop shop on 12th Street. Because there's a guy there, Nick. I think he'll tell you something.
You know, I always knew that underneath your beauty, you had a beautiful brain.
Thank you. So give me something difficult now.
Okay. You want a tough one?
Shh, wait.
Can't be too careful.
Can't be too careful.
Okay. This is a new one. It's just started.
Yeah.
Counterfeit passports.
No. So,
Thank you.
thank you. What's this?
It's left over from a martini.
Well, I'm no lawyer, but they look fairly airtight to me. That's what I thought. They require your signature, they're not mine.
I'd meant to go over all this with Julian, but I never got the chance. Just can't make any sense out of it. Both my sons, gone.
I'm sorry.
You have a child, yes?
Yes, I have a stepdaughter, but I love her as if she were my own.
Boys are good, but girls are better. They stay with you, like my Olivia.
Your daughter?
My only daughter, but strong as any man in the family.
Is she married?
She has too much life to live, too many things to do. She's an art dealer, think of that. She has a place here in the city, but she brings in stuff from Europe. She was in Paris when she heard about Julian's death.
I see.
She's so beautiful, my Olivia. Like her mother. She's my baby. My little girl. Thank God. If she were a boy, she'd feel obligated to come into the family business. Suddenly, I feel very weary. This whole week has been too much for me. I must go.
I'm going to stay here and finish these things up, and then I'll go too.
I'm here to discuss our partnership.
I've got notes here on half the cases left piled up on my desk. I want to thank you, Chief.
You're welcome.
If I could just decipher my own handwriting, I'll have most of these cases solved by the end of the week.
I was always very good at deciphering your scroll.
Let's face it, you're pretty good at everything. You know, there's one other case that we haven't solved at this point.
Oh, yeah? What?
The case of the tingling toes.
I've never heard of it.
Ah, this is a sneaky one.
Yeah?
It starts out with music. Kind of like this.
Yeah?
And then you get this tap, 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 tapping. And I know that you're experiencing it because I'm experiencing it too.
What are you talking about?
Let's dance.
Yeah.
Be careful, there's a heavy sea running. Boy. Come on. Well, case closed.
Excuse me?
No more tingling toes. All we had to do was...
Get down.
Yeah. I wish all cases were this easy to solve.
Yeah. Your dancing's got better.
What's wrong with my dance?
Nothing. It's great. Good.
We were always pretty good, even on the dance floor.
Fred and Ginger.
Yeah, DVX, Paris. Remember that?
Yeah. We fooled them.
Caught them, too.
We did.
The insufferable team of Devane and Scorpio.
Oh, I love those days. I love it.
Yeah. Honeymoon, remember that?
I do. We danced all night.
Half the day.
Everybody else was asleep.
I just wanted to stand and look at you and remember you. That's it.
Oh. That's so sweet. I have to sit down because I'm going to be sick.
Oh, no, not now. No, later.
Oh, dear.
Later.
Oh. Oh, dear.
You and I can make this family everything Julian wanted it to be.
You're very sure of yourself.
I'm sure of you. And my brother.
You don't know the first thing about me.
And you don't know anything about me.
Oh, let's see. I'm told you have a gallery.
Yes.
Successful.
Very. I hear you run a nightclub.
Yes.
Also very successful, I've been told.
By Cheryl Stansbury.
Do you ever guess wrong?
I actually don't like playing guessing games.
What do you like, Mr. Lavery?
Why was she there?
Why are you asking all these questions?
Why aren't you answering them?
I'm not used to answering to people. Besides, it's my turn. Why didn't you want Cheryl to know you were there?
I have my reasons. What's her connection?
She and my brother were very much in love from the time they first met years ago in school.
And?
And he wanted to marry her, and it was impossible.
Why?
Julian's first obligation was to the family. He didn't want his wife involved in any way. It's very difficult to balance the two. I'm sure you're aware of that.
It's difficult, but it's not impossible.
You intend to try.
I intend to do it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to finish up some work here, then I'll go home to Fort Charles.
You're coming back?
Unfortunately, yes. Until I finish the job I have to do here, I'll have to spend some time.
A lot of time.
You know, I think that last dance just about did me in.
We've been out there for hours.
It just seems like it.
Next time, I'm going to step on your toes.
I never stepped on your toes.
Step on my toes.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
Oh, maybe once. Didn't hurt though, did it?
Oh, no.
Oh, what?
I didn't know it was that late. Oh, God. Duke's going to be there before I'm there.
Well, we can't have that. Listen, my chariot awaits. Wait, waiter, give me the check.
No, you don't have to see me home. No,
I want to.
No,
I insist.
No.
There we go.
Well, just don't go on at me then, all right?
Oh, look, forget about that, all right? We've had an absolutely delightful evening, and I just don't want it to end. I just feel that I should escort you home. You're a beautiful woman. Even though your hair's a mess and your dress looks terrible and your makeup is just about all gone, you're still a beautiful woman.
Thank you.
Right up. Ah, thank you. Yeah, it's for 2 days.
Dear.
Thank you.
I hope Duke still loves me. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
It's late. I've got to make sure my father's all right.
Go then.
And you?
I'm going to stay around here. I got some more work to do.
And more and more. We'll see a lot of each other before we're finished. We're partners. We think alike.
You don't know how I think.
I'm a fast learner, Mr. Lavery.
Listen, we're going to spend so much time together. Why don't you drop the mister? You just call me Duke then.
Duke. That's regal. A bit rough, perhaps, but regal. Thank you for that. I needed a smile. It's the first one I've had all day.
You're welcome.
The first time I've seen that, too.
What?
Your gentleness. You're very much like my brother. In a lot of other ways, too. Especially in your determination to have things your own way. I must go to my father.
Does your father know that you intend to carry on with Julian's work?
He will. What a bargain, too. 2 of us for the price of 1.